Good day viewers, welcome to this channel. Breaking news. No evidence 2023 election was rigged to favour Tinubu, Presidential Tribunal to Peter Obi. According to Vanguard, the Presidential Election Petition Court (PEC) has dismissed the allegation by Peter Obi, the candidate of Labour Party, that the 2023 presidential election was rigged in favour of Bola Tinubu, the candidate of All Progressive Congress. Justice Abba Mohammed delivered the court's preliminary ruling, saying that Obi and the LP did not, by the way of credible evidence, establish their allegation that the presidential election held on February 25th was characterized by corrupt practices. The court also notes that while the petitioners alleged that the election was marred by irregularities, they did not provide specific details regarding to the alleged infraction. The court stated that Obi and LP insisted that the presidential election was rigged in 18,888 polling units, but failed to specify the exact location of these. It further held that Obi's allegation to facilitate results were recorded to Tinubu by the Independent National Electoral Commission was not proof. What a story, my listeners. Looking at this story, no evidence the presidential election was rigged in favour of Tinubu presidential. Can you imagine? Rigging the election. Is it now that they got to know that the election was rigged? What baffles me is that I watched Tinubu inauguration. I got to see how they squander money, celebrated him. Almost all the past governors were there, home and abroad. All the past governor, present governor, both home and abroad were there. Past President Buhari and all that, they were all there to celebrate his winning. It was like force of his kind. Overnight, everybody was happy celebrating. I now begin to wonder, these people that are celebrating and they believe that the election was rigged, so why did they put that kind of celebration, wasted money? It was indeed a big party at the inauguration because I watched it on my television. And after that kind of wastage and spending money, honoring him like that, knowing fully well that the election was rigged, and they continue in that kind of situation. Now people are still coming again to talk about it. To me, all these things would have been done before his inauguration, because now with that kind of party they give him, with that kind of honor they give him, he believes that he's the right president and he can do anything. Because if you talk of Nigeria today, Tinubu is the first. Tinubu is the number one person, and he has been recognized. It has been announced even in abroad, even in USA. They know who is president of Nigeria, Mohammed Tinubu. So there is no doubt. So we all need to calm down. Just take a glass or cup of water and calm down, because the truth must be told. We know that the election was rigged. Can you imagine? Over 18,000 units, this unit bus, which eye will they take to look at Nigeria? At first, our challenge is corruption, because you can't imagine over 18,000 polling booths being rigged, and nobody talk about it until after inauguration. Election that took place since February to May, nothing, no issue, nothing. Everybody can just keep calm, and after the inauguration we are now talking. If actually we wanted this election to be corrected, it would have been done after the result has been announced, before, not to talk of before inauguration. So as it is now, there is nothing that will tell Tinubu that is not the right reason, that he will believe. He will do everything possible to side himself. So fine, the election was rigged, and we didn't have capable hand to stand for the truth. So in order for peace to reign, we have to just follow Tinubu as usual and pray for him to rule us well, and that all the people in his cabinet, the ministers have assigned to work with him, they will work well in order to put Nigeria in order, so that our economy can be restored, take away hardship, and restore the fuel price and everything, so that things will start to work well, so that people will not start dying or slumbering in Nigeria, that Nigeria will not turn to desolate land. So that should be the way forward now, not to talk about things that is past. So it's high time for Nigeria to start letting go of the past and move forward, way out of the mess that we are in, way out of the trouble that we are in, so that things can start going on well in our nation. Because complaining, reporting, going to law court in and out will not give us an headway. Just look at what is happening in other country that there is war. In a country that there is war, there is no progress. They will just be living circular. But when there is no war, there will be progress, there will be prosperity, there will be development. The time we are using to cause enmity, because bringing out the past, you're not supposed to be, is causing enmity, is causing hatred, is causing division. And divided we fall, united we stand. It's high time for us to unite together, whether you contested for presidency or not.